Hey, Shalom Akim. This is Yahweh Batazah coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the whole elect, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will Harakak with Dash, Barakatham Akim. Alright, this video is basically going to be entitled what happened with going out into the hood. All right, basically you got a lot of people that like to talk shit and can't back up with what they try to say. That's how you know it's a thing of men. It's not a thing of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. A lot of these guys that are learning this truth, you know, yeah, we hope that they're sincere and they come into the fold that Yahushua spoke about to the apostles in the book of John chapter 10. Okay, but a lot of them are just being deceived by these other gimmicks, these camps, these frauds, these counterfeits. Okay, because they, you know what I'm saying, they just really didn't have the spirit. They're just good at memorizing scriptures. And we all know we had a lot of very influential men within GMS, you know, that fell out and no longer preach, and they were able to retain a lot of knowledge, and they made things sound very good. All right, inspired one to want to be as that individual. Now, are they still there? No. Okay. So all that shit, all that shit you were talking about, this is why they're not in the hood. That's exactly why you're not in the hood, man. You know, you gassed out. You got burned out. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't deal. You know? That's a sign of pride. And it's a sign of something that was of you, not of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. And that's exactly what you are, man. You're a lover of your own self. You like hearing yourself speak. All right? And many other examples out that you do that prove that you're a proud individual and you can't let go of the world. All right? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, right? You want what the other brother got. You know what I'm saying? You want to be one of those top men. You're not realizing that we don't know who the elect is. And as I stated, through experience, all right, with many other brothers, it don't matter how you sound or how long you've been in this thing. That don't mean nothing. We hope. There's a difference between hoping and actually being you know, proud about, hey, well, you know, I know the Lord's dealing with me. I know I'm going to maintain myself in this thing, you know, or going based off of someone's appearance and stuff like that. You got to look in the inner man. That's very important when being in the truth. The inner man outweighs everything that the physical appearance, you know, puts out. The inner man is where it carries very high value in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. It says covetous boasters, proud. So you're a boaster. You boast of your own self. You know? You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say let man, basically men are the ones that's supposed to, you know, bring forth those praises, that recognition. You know? But you took that upon your own self, man. You know, that's why you're no longer in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You look around everywhere in fucking America, it's a goddamn ghetto on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas everywhere ready to murk you. You know what I'm saying? Ready to smash on you on sight. You know what I'm saying? So all that bullshit talk, you know what I'm saying? It's out the window, and it's apparent. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And that's exactly what, these are the characteristics and attributes that brothers need to pay attention with these individual cats that are out here in the highways and the byways acting like there's some kind of great man. All right. The Most High deals with the lowly, man. You got to remember that. The lowly, not talking about the lowly just because they're in rags, man, or because they're walking and they ain't got no vehicle. I'm talking about the spirit, man. The inner man, they're of lowly, humble, meek spirit. Okay? It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. You got to turn away from these individual dudes, man. You know? You can't be holding on to these false prophets, these false teachers, man. And that's what a lot of them are, man. They're disobedient to their parents. And if you don't honor and respect the elders, starting with Elder Tahar, Gabar, Elder Abra Yamlad, Rakah, Sakaran, Elder Anat, Manatazak, you know, who are your goddamn teachers, man? Who are your elders? You know, I more or less have an idea who they are, but I know they ain't my elders. You know? For of this sort are they that which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Because you got to have you got to eat the whole roll, not what you think is right and what is wrong. You got to eat the whole roll. So you fall short, man. We all fall short of the glory of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The doctrine, the tradition, the teachings that were passed down, going all the way to in the time of Adam all the way down to our time, starting with Abba Bivens and down, you know, to the brothers. Elder Tahar is basically the one that carried on and passed it down. You know, that takes faith. You know, not all men have faith. But it says that ever learning but never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. So if you can't come to the full acknowledgement of the truth, the Lord ain't with you. The Lord ain't dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Scripture say, can two walk, lest they be agreed. So two people cannot walk hand in hand. Two groups of people that have two different doctrines, two ways of understanding, cannot walk hand in hand, man. And if you are, it's because you are what you would call indifferent, neutral, lukewarm. All right. A respecter of persons when there's no respecter of persons in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, reprobates concerning the faith. Not all men have faith, man. They're reprobates. They're proud. I just read the list of different characteristics, the attributes of these false teachers, these false pastors, these false teachers, prophets, whatever you want to call yourself, or self-proclaimed Christians, or a man of the Lord. These attributes are within them. And if you pay attention, you will see these things. It don't take long, man. Some people, it's harder, but it don't take that long to pinpoint these certain things with these certain people. And especially when you counsel them, you talk to them about these things, and they don't take heed to it and repent of that, then the Lord ain't dealing with them, man. Right? Open rebuke is better than secret love, right? And this is why they ain't out in the hood no more, because they gassed out. You know what I'm saying? Gassed out. and basically gonna be using excuses, man. Like we already seen that so many times with guys using excuses why they don't go out to the highways and the byways. You know, it don't matter whether you're in the hood, downtown, in your neighborhood, whatever the Most High puts on your heart to go onto the highways and the byways, that's what it is. And that's through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Not trying to set up your own way, not trying to set up your own path. And it will never work. It will never work. And it's being shown when you watch certain individual people's videos, man. You know? And a lot of these guys that are getting like high subscribers and views that haven't even been in it that long, that they're gonna learn, you know what I'm saying, sooner or later. The people are gonna start catching on to them. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, like it's just right now they're getting their 15 minutes of fame. You know, they actually fell into something that they like. You know, so you can't get it twisted. But these are the attributes of these individual men, man. In the last days, there's gonna be a lot of people coming in. A lot of people coming in, claiming that they're down, man. You know, but they're really not. And it's of no coincidence that Elder Tahar is saying what he's saying about not letting any new members in. You know, I remember, man, when I was first coming in or going out to the highways and the byways years ago, and there was a lot of people that would come up to us, man. Some of them, you know, a lot were against us. Some of them were like trying to find out where we would go fellowship, and they wanted to be there. They would try to set up certain things so we can talk. But all the while, you know, I was being circumspect with them. I was like, well, you know what? You come out here, and we can discuss it out here. You know, maybe a few of them would come out, you know, but then you started seeing that they were really just they had their own shit set up in their mind, what they wanted to do or have planned, man. They maybe wanted to get me and another brother in a place where, you know, out of the general public to try to start some shit. You know? Or some just wanted to have a debate. But every single time it was shut down. The Lord always revealed it. You know, I remember there's a group of guys, it was like two Issacharites that came up, and they were all like, man, yeah, man, you know, we're all into that same stuff too, the Illuminati, this, that, and the third. You know, but we're like, yeah, but it's more than that. We're all here preaching the gospel, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. We broke it down. We went into certain things. And they're like, man, for real, you know, they were hyped about it. And they're like, man, what's y'all's number? You know, are y'all out here in this time? Right. Yeah, cool. They came out smoking cigarettes. The next time we came out, they were smoking cigarettes, asking if we smoke blood or smoke bud. You know what I'm saying? Let's chill. Let's have a discussion, but smoking bud, man. And right there, it was like, hey, man, you see us out here. We're serious about this thing. We're serious about serving the Lord. And the Lord, basically, everybody knows in the churches, you're not supposed to be fucking around with that shit, right? So these dudes, they revealed themselves, man. And I remember there's one time it wasn't even just that. That wasn't the end of it. They were driving around trying to see where we would walk. And eventually they ended up finding where we would walk. We would walk to camp. We would park somewhere, walk to camp, and you know, boom, they tried not to look at us, but as soon as we turned around, we seen them. That they were fucking trying to find out where we would go after we were done preaching. You know? So, I mean, there's a lot of things that we've experienced and been through, and this is not no little ride that we just came across, and you know what I'm saying? Like this is for real. But you got these dudes that try to act all proud and bold, and they're boastful, and look what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out there to be found. You know, making videos in their own in their own safety of their home and acting like they're some kind of important person. Come on, man. It's all a gimmick. That's all I see. You know? Slakia. Let me see here. This is it says Proverbs 27:1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips. Okay? Basically, just shut the hell up and do my work. Because this is not of you. This is not of you, of your own self. This is the working and of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know? One thing I learned coming to this truth, you gotta get rid of that I or me. You know? It's not about you. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright? That's who gets all the glory and honor is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Is it cool to get, respect from brothers and people? Yeah, but you can't let it get to you, man. You gotta be like, all right, at the water, but at the end, be like, hey, all praise and glory goes to me, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's it, and stay humble. You know. So you got a lot of guys out there, man. They're just proud. They act like they're somebody, and they want to be somebody. They want the attention. You know. So I'm gonna end it with that. I hope it was edifying. Y'all brothers out there that are sincere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay meek, stay humble. Know y'all's lot, y'all's lane, you know what I'm saying? And don't go past that, man. Because the greater they are, the more the Most High is gonna require of you. Let me bring out this one. There's two. See if I can see. James 3:1, it says, my brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is perfect. The same as a perfect man and able to bridle the whole body. So going back to verse 1, be not many masters, knowing that ye shall receive the greater condemnation, man. So the word master goes back to the word teacher. To look it up real quick. See, the outline of biblical use is a teacher, one who is fitted to teach or think himself so. And you got a lot of guys, they think themselves so. They think that they're at that level. Barely a year in this thing and they're already a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You're a year in this thing and you're already a teacher. Boasting. Proud. You're a prophet. Come on, man. These people out here are bugged out, man. Yeah, you shall receive the greater condemnation though, man. See here. Second Peter 2:18, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage. For after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of Yahushua, the Savior HaMashiach, right? The Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. All right? And a lot of these guys, that's what they do. They'll listen to all these different camps, not knowing who they should follow. Certain brothers the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai send certain brothers to them in their path. That, hey man, come this way. Don't follow them. Leave those things alone. But then they'll come to their own, their own understanding of following who they want to follow. Or they'll add all these different doctrines and make their own doctrine. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her mire, wallowing in the mire. You know, they're just dirty dogs, dirty pigs, you know. They ain't got no, they don't, how does it say? You know, it's in the book